yeah. I got melanin. Oh yeah. I got melanin. You mad? We got melanin. 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 I got melanin.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz.
What's good? I'm Nick, and welcome to Melanin Code,
A podcast where we give y'all entertainment from our goofy personalities, a discussion on life, and while showing out for the culture.
This week, we decided to do something a little different again. We decided to bring our friends in here. I invited my friend Brianna.
And I invited my friend Trinity.
Notice how Jasmine's friends are always in her house. So this week's episode, we are doing Girl Code. We're going to talk about unspoken rules. Are they actually rules? Do we actually follow them, or did somebody just make them up? So Jasmine, first of all, let me ask. What do you say Girl Code is really followed?
Yes. Okay. Girl code is followed to most of an extent. Like it's like it's an unspoken thing where it's like you and your friend, if you are really friends, you should know. You should know. There are certain things that you just gotta follow by. But when it comes to like people that aren't really your friends, they may not follow it. But like if that's your close friend, don't code applies.
I'm about to say, it be some shady people out here.
Shady.
Now, Trinity and Bree, what does y'all say on it? Whoever want to go first?
I would say it applies with real friends. If you just meeting somebody for the first time and y'all ain't really friends, I feel like the girl code doesn't apply so much, but you should still have that type of respect. If there ever was a situation to come up between a girl, a boy, a girl, whatever it is. Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, it's a respect thing, whether you like really cool with them or not. I think it's just a respect thing.
All right, since y'all say we follow these rules, all right, let's get into them while y'all talking. So the first rule, this comes from a website, so most of the time they're not melanated. Most of the time, just point that out. So the first one is, don't hate on girls you don't know. Jazz, what you say?
Wait.
Exactly.
See that it depends on the situation. Look, if this is a girl that my friend don't like, if my best friend don't like you, obviously I ain't gonna like you.
True.
But then it also depends. Like if I'm not that cool with that friend, and she is just like, I don't like this one, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna see what this person's about. Cause half the time, some people just be tripping. It's a hard one. It's a hard one because it depends. It really depends. I don't know. How do you feel about it, Nakira? How do you feel about the rule?
Miss Ma'am, we don't like people, period, sometimes. But I feel like people I do not like, and Bree can back me up on this, most people I do not like, they've made it to where I don't like them for a reason. So basically, they've done something to me. So I've had to have known you at one point. Now, with some girls, I say I have not had a conversation with and I don't like them. But that's different. Because I know of you, and you know of me, but we don't talk.
That be the one, because half the time they vibes just be off. And I can't mess with that. When your vibe is giving me negative energy, I can't that.
Trinity, that's what you got. Trinity and Bria.
I think it depends on like the situation, because like if I see how somebody treats my friend and they don't like them, then I would not like them either, just from like the outside looking in, like, because I wouldn't want them to treat me that way. So I feel like it depends on the situation.
I would definitely say it depends on the situation. But I feel like just for me, in addition to girl code, like if I know somebody that doesn't like a certain person, me personally, I would still be friends with them. Because if it's not that big of an issue, I don't think that there's a reason for y'all to squash. Like, I don't think there's a reason for y'all not to squash the beef that y'all got. Nah, if it's some effed up stuff going on and you being real shady, that means I can't mess with you at that point. Because then I'll be ready to react to what you're doing to her. That's just me.
All right. So, for the next one, is it okay to date someone who you, now it's a long time ago, mind you, just a long time ago, they dated them casually? Would you say it's okay?
No, that's weird. That's weird.
The only, I feel like if it was casual and nothing like intimate happened, and your friend is okay with it, as long as you ain't on no sneaky stuff.
As long as you ask.
As long as you ask that person, like, hey, can I talk to this person? And if they say no, cool. And if they say, sure, you can. But you got to make sure that that's a genuine yes, because if you think it's gonna cause a problem to where you need to hide something from them, don't do it.
Okay, what if you say, now I said casually dated. So what if they went on 1 or 2 days and it just didn't work out?
Oh, well then, they was conversating. Conversating that was a free trial.
Okay, all right. So since we're on the topic today right here, how do you handle a situation when you do not like your best friend or your friend's significant other?
I'm gonna let them know straight up. I'm gonna let them know that I do not like their significant other. Now, will I just totally tell her to just be like, don't talk to him or him or her, don't mess with them at all? I'm gonna let you mind your business. I'm gonna let you do what you do. But every time you come to me with a problem, I'll be like, I told you so.
Where was his energy? What was his energy years ago? Where was that? Because you sure stopped talking to him.
Look, we both didn't know.
No, we knew. Everybody knew. You and Bree do the same exact thing. Bree will tell me, don't talk to them, leave them alone, don't do it yet. Bree does that. Now, at least Bree owns up to it. Let's say that. Now, you don't, on the other hand, as we can see.
Look, I do now.
Do you?
Test.
I can't say all the things she say on here, but
I do. I say it now.
she say it now. But my thing is, if you're gonna bring a situation to your friend, bring it respectful.
Yeah.
In respect of your relationship, even if you don't like the old dude,
The old girl.
old girl, respect the fact that they're in a relationship with that person, and you can still approach it. Be like, hey, I don't mess with your friend, your guy or girl like that. I'm just trying to tell you they being real messed up right now. But like, you do it as peaceful as you can. If they get mad, that's their business. But you said what you said. That's all you said what you said.
True. Bree?
Okay, well, from like past experience, from being on the other end of that, I would listen to my friends because they're not saying it for no reason. Like, if you think about it, and if it's not just like one friend and it's like most of your friends, like, just listen.
I feel like sometimes your friend can pick up where you're not picking it up at. Like, they see what you don't see. While you sitting here trying to be in love and stuff, your friend see the little shicey mess that he doing on the side. Or like,
And half the time you be like blinded by you just so in love with this person. You care so much about him. But then like it makes you blind to all like the bad things that they do. And it's like, listen to your friends, man. But they know, they be knowing.
but let's also put into account, don't get upset with your friends when you bring it up to them. And then you forgave them, but they haven't. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, he's a nice guy. Well, what you told me back like 2 weeks ago don't seem like it. So yeah, that's You need to be careful what you say.
Gotta be telling your friends everything. Because, like, if you're only telling your friends all the bad stuff that they've done, that's all they're going to remember. That's all they're going to listen to. You got to tell them, like, hey, guys, by the way, he made up or she made up for what they did. They made up for it, so we're good now. And I'm like, okay, cool. We can move on. You can't just keep telling them all the bad things.
True. Some things got to be kept off limits. All right. So an unspoken rule that we like, I feel like all girls do, and it's not just, I feel like it's not even a rule, we just do it. Never let a girl go to the bathroom alone.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Always follow that rule. Always. I don't even gotta know you. I ain't even gotta like you. I ain't letting you go to the bathroom by yourself.
I don't even got a like, so if a girl would have asked you to go.
If a girl asks me, or it's like we're in a group of people and one girl is deciding to like go to the bathroom or has to go away from the group, I'm gonna go with you. If no one else is gonna go with you, you ain't going somewhere by yourself. That's just, that ain't happening.
That is your personality. You're not gonna let nobody go by themselves.
Huh.
I feel like that's an unspoken thing though. I think we've always done that, regardless of us being told.
It is.
So basically, I think I wouldn't say that's even a rule. I just say that's just something you do.
Yeah.
All right, let's look. Do you feel, as a girl, that if you know another girl's man is cheating, significant other period, is cheating, do you have the obligation to tell her?
Okay. Oh. Because I've had a situation like this before. Okay. I feel like if you are not that close with the girl, because I know for a lot of girls, like, it can be like a real, like, just kicker when it's just like, dang, I don't even know you. Why you in my business, like that type thing. So, like, if you know one of her friends, like one of her actual friends or someone like that she's real close with, be like, tell them first so they can tell her. So, like, it doesn't seem as kind of like, boom, I'm telling you your man's is cheating and I don't even know you. It depends on the girl, because some girls be real, like, you can be real iffy. Like, I'm sorry I told you your man was cheating on you, but I thought you should know. I thought you should know.
I don't know. I feel like if y'all are real good friends, I think that kind of like how if you would tell somebody that you don't like their mans, you should also bring that same energy when you try to tell them that their mans is cheating. Like, because you don't want to be disrespectful, but you just kind of like, you're like, girl, I gotta talk. It's kind of like, girl, I gotta talk to you, and it's like them real hard talks. And you gotta give a facial expression with it, so you know, so she knows that you coming with her like with some real stuff. Yeah, but I don't know.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, you don't want to be in nobody's business, especially if you don't know them like that. But like, if you do, I feel like you should tell them.
it can also be weird when, like, there's an age difference between you and the girl who's getting cheated on. That could also be weird because, like, you be wanting to tell her and to be like, that's awkward. Why is, like, somebody young telling you that your man is cheating?
So you don't believe in the whole coming to you as woman type situation? Like, if it's you in that situation?
It depends on the female, because some females be real disrespectful. And it's just be like, you trying to help them out. So you gotta get a feel for who you like, who you're telling, and who you letting know what's going on with them.
Okay, so do you feel like when your friend is in an argument that you always have to take their side regardless of who they're up against?
You gotta take your friend's side no matter if they wrong or right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you if you wrong. If you are dead wrong, I'm telling you straight up.
I mean, honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with them telling them, okay, you wrong.
Yeah. Because that's just gonna cause more problems, right? Like, yeah.
Free.
Yeah, no. I feel like you should be able to, like, if that's really your friend, you should be able to disagree and it not be a problem.
Because, I mean, it ain't always going to be a point where we always agree with each other. Like, sometimes it's going to be like, okay, you know, you moving a little weird, and then that's the whole thing. All right, let's go to the next one. Because some of these, I know for a fact ain't nobody agreeing with. So, with me and Jasmine having siblings, and our sibling being way older than us, this is the whole thing. Think about, though, are siblings off limits?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird.
If you dating my siblings, my closest sibling, heck no. Heck no. Ain't happening.
I personally don't have a problem with it.
Your sibling,
As long, my brother, okay. The only way I would have an issue, because we look exactly the same. So it's like if I'm looking at you and imagining that you all getting goody goody with my brother, it's like, ooh, we might have to disconnect for a minute and you come back. Because it's the disconnect. We're gonna have to disconnect for a little minute and then come back to it because it'll be a little awkward, but I don't mind it. As long as you're being respectful and I don't have to beat your booty. We good. We're good. Yeah, can't do it.
Free, even though you don't got siblings, what you think?
I mean, I feel like, what if they, like, break up? Like, that would kind of be weird.
Yeah. I don't think my brother, he ain't gonna want none of my friends anyway, so I'm good. I think me and Jasmine got lucky by being babies, but
No, it's just awkward because I've had situations, because like I have older friends who are around the same age as some of my siblings, where one of my siblings liked one of my friends and I was like, you're not doing that. For the main reason, knows he messes around with girls. And it's just like, I'm not having you do that with one of my friends. It ain't happening. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, so would you say that if your friend does start talking to your siblings, would you feel like, okay, I need to tell you, my brother, he kind of ain't nothing that you need in your life type stuff?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about mine.
Yeah. I mean, like, if they not trying to be sneaky with it, I'll be fine if you just come up and tell me straight up, be like, hey, this, and that. And I'll be like, hey, you should know this, and that. If you still want to go for it, go for it. But like, I'm gonna just let you know. Don't be coming to me with your problems with them, okay? Cause my name Bennett and I'm not in it.
Every episode, you find a way to sneak that in there. I just want you to know that. Okay. Now this one, I feel like all of us would actually follow this rule. But do you feel as though most girls follow this rule that you defend your friend in their absence?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. I don't. Sometimes I feel like there are girls who allow you to say whatever you want about their friends, and they don't defend them because, hey, I don't want no confrontation type situation. But still, I think it's weird. I don't think it's like a lot of girls that do that.
I mean, it's like it comes to a point where if you know that they just talking out the side of their neck and like there's a person that just constantly just talking out the side of their neck and no one's gonna believe anything that they're saying, there's no reason to step in. But if it's just like someone coming real disrespectful and people are really believing it, like what this person is saying, you gotta step in there and be like, yo, what's up? Like, like you can't, like you have, it comes to a point you need to, if that's your friend, you should be defending your friend when people come out them sideways and folks are believing these lies.
I agree. Like, if you can say it to me, you can say it to them.
I don't want you to come back and tell me what they said.
Right.
What did you say?
What you said. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna go through any more of these. So I'm gonna get into Queen teams and see what y'all think about it. So for Queen teams this week, my question is going to be, what is one unspoken rule that you feel like girls follow and don't, but like just girls follow in general that goes in the girl code?
You can't do it. I really can't. My grandma. Oh my god. It is what is one one rule that girls always follow, no matter what? Oh no.
You don't know the girl code rules? I probably should have told you ahead of time so you thought about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's the thing of so instead of just an unspoken rule, I'll just give an example then. If my best friend don't like somebody or if my friend doesn't like somebody, then I automatically don't like them. That's one rule I feel like is not even unspoken, but I still follow it. Half the time, but still. Anybody else got one?
I think
Back to like defending your friend when they're not there. I don't really think a lot of people follow that. I really don't.
I'm gonna step out real quick. But, dang, I don't know. Oh, I think one rule. I feel like we covered most of the rules though. Like,
Sometimes you don't think they're rules. You wouldn't think that they're like girl rules. You think you just do them, and then that's just how it's supposed to be done. So, what is something that you feel like you do that all girls mostly do?
oh, okay. Like if a girl needs feminine products and you have one and you or if like you're just like out randomly and you see a girl with a spot on her pants, you know what this means. You'd be like, hey yo, hey, you got something there. You gotta let them know. I feel like that's just a rule automatically. You let them know that it's there. Or, you know, you like try to help them out or something. I feel like that's just a rule that you should follow. Because it's just respectful. How would you want if you was just walking around with a stain on the back of your pants and you ain't know?
So then we go to the rule of be honest when your friend looks a certain way and you don't like it. Would you say that you're honest about that? Like, if we going out, I don't want you looking like that. Go back in and change type thing.
Yeah. Because people look at somebody and see who they hang with, so they automatically gonna think that all your friends look like you. I ain't about to be. You are not disrespecting me. And I feel like, some folks thinking I can't dress because you can't dress. I don't care what nobody say. You can have a group of best friends and they all look good. I don't care. I don't care what the TikTok says. I've never seen two best friends.
I knew you could pull that out.
Lies and deceit. Lies and deceit. That's all I gotta say.
Do you feel that girls take girl code seriously, in a sense? Do y'all feel like it's taken seriously? Let Brie go first, Jasmine, please.
For the most part, I think so. Like guys, no, they don't care. But I feel like girls care more.
I feel like the only rule that the guys follow is the bros for that bros before thing. That's about it. Other than that, they don't follow none of that other stuff. They'll go talk to your sister. Like I've seen situations where a dude would start dating a girl, his friend's sister. Like
Not even just sister, his friend's ex, and won't care at all. It's like
I don't think it's like something that they find important more so. I think they feel like, okay, you dating my ex, okay, cool.
there are less things that they worry about. Like there are some things for like bro code that like they keep serious, but like it's way less than girl code.
I feel like it's to an extent where they actually like girl code and guy code do not match up. Period. Like at all. Ain't nothing in it the same because they don't care. They will let you know. Okay, you can go chill with my ex type thing. We gonna say, all right, no, I don't like that. No, you can't hang out with him. So now they might not follow it every time, but like still, like I think that's just a whole respect thing on girls level. Guys don't even really follow the respect thing no more. I don't see it. All right, we are nearing the end of the show. So let us push you on to some stuff. We have been loving lately. This could be anything from music, movies, shows, and even books. So let me push y'all on to something real quick. To be honest, I've gone back and started watching old shows. So like, I'm back to watching Supernatural. It's not Hamilton this week because I'm already watching that like 30 times. I have already recommended that to people, so it's fine. But you can go listen to the soundtrack. You can go watch it yourself. That's fine. But me, I've already watched it enough. Criminal Minds, Supernatural right now. That's mine. So, Miss Bree, what you got?
Well, I'm almost done with Sister, and I'm gonna start Girlfriends. So, watch that.
Watching all these shows from the 2000s. Girl, did she finish Moesha?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got tired of Moesha after the third episode. Sorry. I'll be honest, I did. I couldn't help it. She got annoying. Sis. Sorry, Jack.
I mean, I felt that because like the show itself started to get annoying because they made so many like jokes that were like, you got away with that? And then, yeah, I felt that.
To be honest, but Moesha, it showed that they was getting mad over simple stuff, and all she wanted to do was date hood dudes. She didn't want the real like the sentimental ones, and then all the girls thought she was so deep because she had a diary. I can get a diary too. I really don't care. Her diary was Twitter. That is what it was. I'm sorry. Moesha, if Twitter was back then, Moesha would use Twitter and said all the dumb stuff that no one cared about. 2 likes every tweet.
Not 2 likes every tweet.
Sorry. She got her 2 friends. You know that you guys support on social media sometimes.
We go move forward. So I'm gonna put you guys on a song. Nicki Minaj and NBA YoungBoy just released. What was like recently? Forgot how long ago. But it's called "What That Speed Out." Y'all should listen to it. Give Nicki her streams, and that's all I gotta say.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in this week. And actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and let Jasmine in on next week. Next week, I think, is our series. We're gonna go ahead and get to our serious topic, and I think we should just go ahead and say what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna touch down. We're gonna touch down on just like the small aspects of colorism. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I'm just let Jasmine know next week we're gonna start talking about colorism. We might just need to invite our girl Bree back because she ready to get on these dudes' heads about it. Period. Because we might just bring a couple friends in here because we ready to get on y'all necks about it every time. So Bree, if you down, we might just have to let you come back to just speak on it, let these dudes know, and these women, because it ain't just them. But you have to let everybody know how we feeling about this whole thing. So Jasmine,
Deserve rights.
don't deserve rights. Point it out. Period. Jasmine,
No, we already touched on it on one of our past videos. So
we almost got into it deep that day. But go ahead.
I had to roll it back in, but anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to this week's video. Tune in next Saturday, and it's for real this time. Next Saturday for our
Celebrate. We couldn't keep dealing with it. We was excited. Sorry.
So the next Saturday for a new video, and watch all our old videos. We got a couple of videos out already, so go back and watch those. Like, share, comment. Share our videos with your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. If you got kids, share with your kids. Your neighbor. If you got a roommate, share with your roommate.
Anyway, thanks Bree. And thanks Trinity, even though she had to go walk out for a second. Thanks for tuning in. We will actually try to invite y'all again. Y'all might have more stuff to talk about on this next subject actually while we think about it. Because you see how me and Jasmine got into it. I feel like every girl might feel it. Period. But thank y'all for tuning in, and just see y'all next Saturday. Jasmine, calm down.
You never let me be, y'all. All right, guys. Follow us on our Instagram and on our Twitter to keep up with what we're doing. And that's it. That's all we gotta say. Bye.
Seen out with me, it's a big look. Word the pop body smoking like a big, some big. Only thing that a bitch want. Left a lot with a big body, thick dot. All my in the spot you could get got.